Okay, here we are. I guess you could say maybe part 3 of concealed carry holsters. I don't know. We just did the portion on the two Sig Sauers with the strong side hip and the shoulder holster, but there is another option out there. It isn't used too much anymore. Used to be used quite a bit. If you've ever watched the old, and this is probably going to show my age here, but if you ever watched the old Dragnet TV show, Jack Webb, and it was on a long time ago when I was a kid. They were detectives, Los Angeles police detectives, and he was Joe Friday, Detective Joe Friday, and he would always say, "Just the facts, ma'am, just the facts." Well, anyway, if you ever noticed, they were plain clothes, and they carried their guns cross-draw right here. Of course, they carried revolvers back in those days, stubbies, but cross-draw. And this, of course, is cross-draw right here. Now, there are some advantages and some disadvantages to this. One advantage, of course, is it's just right there, and you can get it out quick, okay? You can come out quick with it. It's right there. The disadvantage, of course, is somebody who's attacking you can also grab it and pull it out, and it's already pointing at you. But cross-draw, and also if you're sitting in a car, and the seat belt goes over like this and clips in, this is always available right here. Okay, so there's some good options there for cross-draw. So cross-draw has some advantages, has some disadvantages, but we just thought we'd mention it. And so if you feel like Joe Friday and you want to go out and interview some people after the 211 has been committed, and you want to just get the facts, then you're going to do the cross-draw, and cross-draw works pretty good. It allows you to come out of the holster. You're usually wearing a suit jacket or something, but you open up, you grab the gun, you pull it out, you just rotate it straight over. Of course, you're going to try and keep it down. You don't want to be pointing at anybody as you come around, but you come out with it, and it's just right here, and ready to go. And of course, then you can come up and shoot. Now, somebody's probably going to make a comment on this video that I'm pointing it at the cameraman. There is no cameraman. I'm the cameraman. I turn it on record, and then I walk over here. So the worst thing I could do is shoot the tripod, or heaven forbid, shoot my camera. But so there we are, and the cross draw. And of course, this is just a holster. There's no nothing to no security on this. I'm just going to reach over, grab it, and pull it out. It does make for a quick presentation. This happens to be, by the way, a Springfield XD in 45 ACP. It is the compact model 45. We've done a video on it before, and I really like this gun. Nice gun. Really shoots great. And right now, because of the ammo shortage and all the hoo-ha, I can't find ammo anywhere. I was real careful on not shooting up too much by 9mm, but I did hit the jackpot on 45 here a month or so ago, so I got quite a bit of 45. So we're going to shoot this today because it's a 45. Anyway, and I will show you that it is not loaded. It has a 10-round double stack magazine because it is the compact version. Okay, and we will open it up, and it is clear, nothing in the chamber, and it's a striker fired gun. It's got the right here, it shows that it is cocked because the striker's out, and so we'll just show you that it is now safe. Whoops, now safe. Put it in the holster. So cross draw, again, you've got to practice with it. It's not a thing we're used to, but if you have to come out with it, it's there. You could also cavalry draw. This is called, well, you don't see here it called cavalry draw much anymore, but back in the old days, when they carried their guns butt forward in flap holsters and things, so they could ride a horse, they could draw the gun from either hand. But cavalry draw, so if this hand isn't working for whatever reason, got shot or something, or that's the day you sprained your wrist or something, you can always draw it this way, come up, rotate out and over, and you're ready to go. So now, you know, I'm not incredibly coordinated with my left hand, but you can draw this way, and it's, you know, the old days called cavalry draw. Anyway, that's an option for this. So I'm going to stop talking. We're going to use the same targets we got up here, and we're going to shoot it. And I got quite a bit of 45, so we'll shoot a couple of mags more. So here we go. Okay, here we are. We're going to have a go at the targets here with cross draw. And I've got the gun loaded. I'm going to make it hot. Okay, it is now loaded. Magazine's good and tight. We're not going to have the same problem. We're going to press check. Yep, it is loaded. I'm going to make sure I keep this hand out of the way as I sweep and go for this gun and pull up. Try to join my other hand up. If I get there, maybe this hand stays back and I try and shoot one-handed to start with. We'll see how that goes. Actually, we'll just see where it goes. Sometimes you shoot one hand, sometimes you don't. But here it goes. Ready? Stop! Stop! Okay. Had some misses. Had some misses. I think I'd be in serious trouble. Here we go again. Stop! I said stop! Okay. Well, it's kind of fun shooting up a lot of ammo here. We're empty now. So, we'll reload and go again. We'll start with Mary Jane, the bad girl here. Oh, well, see, this is when I took my time and had a nice, you know, after I had said stop, stop a couple of times, and I took my time with it. Now, here are the two-handed shots, 45s, two of them right there. Here are the one-handed shots right here. Okay, here's another one over here. So one hand, two hand, lots of time, go for a head shot, definitely a kill shot. This is what you get. So, you know, if you're wanting to see how you do with one hand, you're not usually as good, especially with the 45. And then when you take your time with two hands, you definitely can narrow it in. Alright, she's probably dead after that. Let's look at this guy, Belly Bob. This was a one-handed shot, this was a one-handed shot, and I started on this other target, and then I moved to Belly Bob, and I swung too far to the right. Shot before I had a good, yeah, I was really on and had misses. I gave him a haircut on here, but and then when I took my time and slowed down, look what happened. Boom, boom, boom. This one, I believe, is when I actually, you know, he didn't stop, and I had plenty of time to take an aim shot. But those were two hands right there. These were one hand right here from cross draw. So that kind of shows you how it can go. And, you know, you definitely need to practice this, especially when you get a big 45. You do get a lot more recoil. So we'll mark those and we'll give it another try. We'll try it from different distance this time or something, but we'll give it another practice run. Okay, side shot this time. Give you a better view of how we pull this open, grab this out, and shoot. I am now going to rack it in Load one. Yes, we are loaded. Finger stays off the trigger. Holster. Alright, here we go. Two rounds left, one in each. You're clear. Nothing? Nothing. Alright, reload. Try that again. See where we hit. Okay. Uh-oh. We got one clear over here. That's a good one. Right in the double chin. That's a... Oh yeah, and one right here. Right there. That's probably a kill shot for sure. That's probably a kill shot for sure. And right here. That's probably a kill shot for sure. So not too bad. Got wild with this one though. You know, you're pulling out of the holster, trying to think, grab, get the gun, and all that kind of stuff. That's why this takes practice. Alright, let's look at this one. Oh no, Billy Bob. We hit him in the bouffant hairdo again. Not good. Not good. Oh, but that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, well, the problem here is that one up there, who knows where it went. It's probably sticking in somebody's Maserati down there. We'll probably get sued over that one, but the rest of those are good stoppers. Same thing this one. That one's probably went out and hit something we didn't want to hit, you know. But anyway, we'll mark those and we'll try it again from a little different angle. Okay, here we go again. Got the last magazine in, and we'll do something different here. We'll drop to one knee and try it that way. So stop. Oh, didn't load it. Edit that out. Now we're ready. Oh, stop. All right. Now we'll say, we'll try and move offline a little bit, like stop. Empty. Clear. Uh-oh. There's one. Not good. There's a couple of good ones right there. And a couple of misses. Oh no, there's one right there. Looks like maybe we put another one right there. So there's a good hit. So there's 1, 2, 3 and a wild one. The problem is when you're shooting like this, you just can't afford any wild ones, and that's really tough to do. Alright, here's Billy Bob. Let's zoom out a little. Whoops, wrong way. Whoops, we're out all the way. Alright, let's refocus there. Alright, there's a good one. There's a good one. There's a good one. There. So good ones on here. Oh, there's another one. He's going to be mad. No more earring for that dude. We blew his earlobe off. He'll have to get a prosthetic earlobe now to wear his earrings. Not a good thing. He's going to have a tough time. So, there we go. Dropped to kneeling. Drew from cross draw. Dropped to kneeling. Drew from cross draw. Moved around a little bit. Tried to avoid them shooting back at us. No, like I said, we just want to avoid this right here. That's what we definitely want to avoid. But there we are. You do the best you can with what you got. You practice, practice, practice. And you hope for the best, and you avoid, 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 and hope you never have to get into this kind of an experience or this kind of a shooting. But you got to practice for it. So anyway, we hope this has been informative and not too entertaining. Well, maybe a little entertaining, but you're watching old guys shoot, you know. All you young guys out there are probably saying, man, I hope I never get that old, but you will. I used to be 30, hard to believe, but I used to. So anyway, we'll see you later.